Hey YouTube, Steve and Luke here from Vegas Westside Shooters, showing off our new Tanfoglio Witness Elite Limited that we just picked up from Ventura Munitions. We ordered it about 10 days ago and it showed up. The first thing we noticed about this is the case that it comes in it's like a suitcase. It's this hard plastic with this nice textured surface. This is the best case I've ever gotten a gun in by a country mile. In addition, it's lockable. It has a combination lock, which is good unless you forget the combination, then you're kind of hosed. Luckily, it's set to 000. We're going to just leave it at that. So then you open up and unbox it, and inside you have, underneath this fold, you have the instructions, owner's manual, and then of course you have the firearm wrapped in this thick plastic, and they also grease the heck out of it. I wiped it off already, but it's still pretty greasy. I'm going to have to take it apart and clean it a little bit here. The only downside of this, and I'll say it right off the bat, it comes with a single magazine, which, come on, EAA, you're sending a gun out, a $1,200 gun with a single magazine. That's absurd in today's day and age. So that's really upsetting, because they're hard to find, these 38 Super magazines, and I'm going to have to order one, and it's who knows how long it's going to take to show up. So that's kind of a bummer. The good features of this pistol, and the main reasons that I ordered it, number one, has an ambidextrous safety, which I like a lot. I'll do a quick safety check. Okay, it's obviously unloaded. It has an ambidextrous safety. It has these really nice hand-carved and hand-checkered wooden grips. It's got checkering on the front and the back strap. It has this squared-off trigger guard. It has the flared and tapered magazine well, so your magazines don't get caught on there, which is really nice when you're doing a fast reload. It has adjustable target sights in the back. It has just a black blade in the front, although I'll show you in a minute, but it does come also with a fiber optic sight, and it has a competition trigger, a little bit of take up, and then pretty darn crisp. Let's see how the reset is. So it's got an audible reset. It's a pretty short reset, and it's a nice crisp trigger pull. Let's test it out on the old trigger gauge here. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, darn it. There we go. Let's try that again. So 5 pounds, 13 ounces. Let's give it another try here. £5 pounds, 11 ounces. So I'm going to call it about a 5.5 pound trigger, which is pretty nice. It is chambered in 38 Super. It has I believe a 15 round magazine. Sorry, 17 round magazine, which is pretty awesome. The reason that we picked a gun in 38 Super is that right now we shoot in IDPA, but we may want to make the jump and shoot at USPSA. USPSA has major power factor and minor power factor, which is they take the bullet weight multiplied by the velocity at the muzzle, and they come up with your power factor. The lowest caliber that qualifies for major power factor is 38 Super, so we ordered this in 38 Super rather than 9mm, because that puts you in the minor power factor and gives you a negative multiplication when you're doing your score versus a major power factor. So we'll see how it goes with 38 Super. We also bought a boatload of ammo to go with it. We're going to take this bad boy out to the range after we're going to try to change the sight, and then we're going to give it a good cleaning, and we'll see you out at the range. Hope you stick with us. Okay, first shots with the Tanfoglio Witness Elite Limited in 38 Super. Okay, no malfunctions. All right, here's Luke shooting the Tanfoglio in 38 Super. All right, how's that recoil?
It's not that bad, just like a 9.
Awesome. Okay, shooting the 38 Super Tanfoglio Witness Elite Limited. Range is hot. Okay, shoots nice. All right, so I've adjusted the rear target sight. Seemed to be shooting a little bit low. I've cranked it up a couple of notches high. Let's see how it shoots. Range is hot. All right, much better. Finish. All right, so I'm back in the garage and I had a chance to actually look at and analyze the footage from that I shot earlier on the Tanfoglio, and it brought up a couple of things that I forgot when I first opened the box that I forgot to mention. One is that this gun also comes with 2 additional springs. It comes with a one of these is in let's see here. It's a 14-pound, which is also 6.46 kilograms, and then it comes with one that's 5.5 kilograms, which is about almost 12 pounds. So it has a 13-pound spring installed, but they include recoil springs of 14 and 12, so you can adjust it 1 pound in either direction, which is pretty darn cool. In addition, as I mentioned, it comes with the fiber optic front sight, which we did install ourselves. We really didn't have any difficulty installing that, and it really changes the sight picture. Let's see if I can get that lined up. To me, quite a bit. It makes it way easier for my old eyes to acquire. And the other thing is, it also comes with a cleaning kit that says Tanfoglio on it. That's pretty cool. I'm probably not going to use this, but I'm going to hang on to it and leave it in here in case I ever sell the gun. It's nice to have the original gear with it. It comes with a lock, so you can lock the case, and then it came with, like I mentioned, also it came with only a single magazine. One other downer about this, once I took the firearm out, fired it, cleaned it, I looked it up on EAA's website about how to change the magazine release from the left side of the gun to the right side of the gun. When you're doing it with a double action, single action, they give you pretty good instructions, not difficult to do. This is a single action only gun, and they pretty much say in the video, take your gun to a gunsmith. Don't mess with this. So that's kind of a bummer. I didn't recognize that. I saw the little plate there, and I just assumed it was going to be reversible, and I'm not going to be able to reverse it, and I'm probably not going to take it to a gunsmith. So you know, I do use my index to do the magazine change. It's a little bit slower than using my thumb, but it'll have to do for now. The other thing I wanted to mention that I talked about in the beginning was that it only comes with one magazine, and I didn't know how long it was going to take. Well, the answer is it took all of 48 hours. I went on EAA's website, I put in the serial number of the gun, and it comes up with the magazine that you need. The good news is the magazines they're $40 a piece if you buy only one. If you buy more than one, they're $25 a piece. So that was a pretty good deal, 25 bucks a piece. So I bought 3 of them, additional magazines. The bad news is they don't come with this aluminum base plate, and you need that aluminum base plate for them to lock into this Witness Elite Limited. So those aluminum base plates are 24 bucks. So in reality, this unit is 49 bucks. So I bought 2 extra base plates, so I now have 3 functioning magazines and 1 spare. You also probably noticed in this video that we went out to the range, we fired a couple of magazines off, and then I adjusted the sight. And once I adjusted the sight, which was very easy to adjust, it really helped me stay on target. I also threw in a couple of clips. We shot IDPA this past Sunday, and I used this for the first time with the new holster. And the old triathlon saying, no new gear on race day, is a pretty good saying, and you can definitely tell by my performance. Even though you probably think it was shot in slow motion, that was in real time. It just seemed slow motion because it was a new firearm, a new holster. I was trying to get used to it, so my score definitely did not improve as much as I was hoping. I shot a little better than I did with my FN 9mm, but not as much as I would have hoped. So anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. So far, I really dig this gun. 38 Super is very manageable caliber. I don't feel, to me, like the recoil is any worse than 9mm. And I'm going to start loading my own loads as soon as I get my reloading station set up and get a little practice in. So I'm going to actually load my own special 38 Super loads, and we'll see how those goes. So again, it's Steve and Luke from Vegas Westside Shooters. We thank you for watching, and any constructive, positive comments you want to post, we'll be happy to answer them. And thanks a lot.